I do. He knows. He knows.
Hold it up, that way we'll give him a picture.
Oh, you guys are holding it up.
What a night, folks.
Down in front, O'Connell.
Stand up, son, man. Wait for Bernie. Wait for Bernie.
A lot of engineers here. Someone wants to say. I'm not going to know who you are. Bernie will be
Thomas.
We don't know what's the matter with your flag. What is the matter with your flag? You're asking us? Good.
And here's all the nice food that we had. Mashed potatoes, mashed potatoes, baked, whatever the heck that is. Potato salad, yeah, potato salad. Corn on the corn, hot dogs, and the ribs. The ribs. And there's the watermelon.
Pearsall and Ted Williams.
Oh yeah.
Pearsall gets in a running, gets a jogging move, in a bent leg slide. He knocks them down like bowling pins as they foul up the players on the foul line.
Who did?
Pearsall.
Yeah.
And then they introduced Williams.
Old timers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there you go, right?
It was a sad day for me because.
Beautiful picture. Beautiful picture.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
It was a sad day for me.
Tommy. Thomas.
Wow, those are beautiful. Hey, there's nobody had pictures like you do.
You gave me that.
I know that.
Yeah, I still have it.
There's,
You got this one? Old timers.
Yeah.
wow, that's amazing.
Tommy, how about these? A man named Nolan.
Oh,
What's
wow.
he
Oh, look at
throwing
that.
there? What's he throwing there?
You sent that to him.
Yeah, what's he throwing there?
He's throwing this thing.
Screwball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that, Nolan
Oh,
Ryan?
that's Nolan.
Right.
Tommy, how about here?
Nolan
What's he
Ryan.
throwing?
It's a fastball. Fingers on top.
Okay, how about this one? No.
No, his thumb is in a different spot.
Nolan Ryan. A picture of Nolan Ryan. I gotta get a picture of Nolan Ryan.
I don't know. It might be a curveball or slider.
You'll have to go to Texas then.
Is that right?
Struck out Boggs twice. That game.
Tommy.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, all right.
Old timers day.
Oh, look at that. Hey, I just want to, before everyone leaves, I want to dedicate this plaque this is on behalf of everybody here. Okay, it says inscription, Ted Williams Baseball Camp, in memory of friends, family, and staff who passed through the gates of the Ted Williams Baseball Camp. Thank you for the memories and outstanding baseball instruction and friendship. August 10th, 2008. Thanks everybody for these memories. Thanks for all coming out there. That's wonderful. And this is the plaque that's going to be hung here in the dining hall. It will be hung here. So anytime you come down, it will be here hung in the hall. Okay, for you guys to display and to see. Okay? So thanks again for everyone coming. Eat plenty of food there, and just any stories? Any guys got any stories? Or anyone want to tell any stories about Ted and about the camp? You know, come on up here, grab the mic. We want to hear them. I want you guys to share those. Hey, because some young guys like me, really, I want to hear some of those stories from some of the older guys. All right, and even the younger guys. Please come up.
How about a big round of applause for Joe here? He's done a heck of a job. And I think everybody. Thank you.
You know, I know. This was a good time, but I want really people to come up, tell some stories of your experiences. Okay, here at camp, and I know you guys got a lot of stories. I'll tell you one. I can start it off. I was probably about 20 years old or 21 years old at the time, and I was in the dining hall there eating, and Ted was in, and he was having lunch in the staff dining hall. Okay, now it's the Karate Institute. But, and I'll always remember this. Ted came in, and he liked to play tennis out on the courts. And after he got done eating, he went out to the courts. And I said, I figured, 19, 20 years old, I'm going to follow the guy out. So I followed him out. I went outside. I saw him. He'd get on the tennis courts. And I saw him hitting the ball around. And I was wondering, I saw a racket. It must have been as big as this. Oh, it was this big. And I said to Ted, I said, what the hell are you doing? He goes, that's so I can see the ball. So I can hit the ball. All right, I had a racket that big. And I said, you got to be kidding me. And he goes, no, that's how I can see the damn ball. Right? And it was the same thing up in the batting cage. I remember when I was hitting in the batting cage, down in the varsity cages. One day I was down there and I was hitting. I didn't know he was standing behind me. He was just standing behind me, and I'm hitting the ball when I could hit the ball. And boy, I got up there and I'm hitting and I swung and I missed. And a guy says, keep your goddamn head on the ball. I turn around and there's waiting behind me. He's standing right behind me. And he gave me a little instruction right there at the cage. And that was great. That's another little story that I'll always remember and I'll cherish, okay, for the rest of my life. And I'm sure you guys got those stories too, Ted. And I want to hear those, and I want you to share those with everybody that's here. So come on up and let's do that. That's just two instances. In the Times, when he came out to the flagpole and he lectured to all of us. Okay, that was Coach O'Connell lecture. No, he did that all the time anyway. Right? And that was great. We had morning announcers, Tom out there, and Joe Walsh will be walking in. All night Walsh, right? I don't know where the hell he is. He might be walking in pretty soon. I don't know. I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago. I was down at his camp, and I hope he shows up. There's a couple other guys that didn't come, and they may come in. I don't know. But I want some of you guys to come on up and give a story to the crowd here. There's something to share. Something to share with somebody here. Anyway.
One of the summers when Ted was around, one of our coaches, by the name of Bob Winston, you guys know Bob Winston, he had his camera with him. And he was the one that initiated. I hadn't even thought of it. He said, stand next to Ted and we'll take a picture together. Well, so we did. Then the year after, he signed it. Now we're talking about many years later, and now my claim to fame, here it comes. Someone comes into my office and says, hey, who's in that picture with Mr. Lieutenant? Of course, our man Ted.
I came down here in 1960, hadn't been back 60, 61. I remember coming off the highway 48 years ago, all excited, coming to Ted Williams camp. They're going to let me wash dishes 3 meals a day for 5 weeks because my parents couldn't afford $225 a month. So we were going to pay them $110 to let me wash dishes 3 meals a day. I really didn't mind it other than getting up at an hour before everybody else at camp to get in here. But I got the same thrill coming down that stupid road, coming in here, there's no sign, but the feeling of what is behind the trees, ball fields. And as I came in, it's a different picture, but I saw a different picture too. The first night I was here, Dick Tomei, who was 20 years old, wanted to see me hit. And we went out to the Pony League field, and I jacked a couple across the street, and I was 15. And they put me on a backup on the A team. Now when I came here, the A team played in the Cape Cod League, and the B team was the campers team of younger guys. So that was a big thing to be a spare part. As I got to meet Ted, I used to play ping pong with him right over there. I had to walk in the kitchen to see my office. And we used to play ping pong.